Brendan Mortensen here at the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865. Not the O's day. Here's Tony Mansolino.
Disappointing and it's frustrating, and I think, for me, as I'm watching this on a day where we have a chance to win a series against a team that have been playing good baseball, and you see some of the guys make mistakes, the initial reaction is to be frustrated, but then, for me, I look at the guys making the mistakes, and it's guys that are kind of fighting for their careers in a lot of ways, and they're trying to prove that they're major league players, and they're not AAA guys. So my emotions go from frustration to more empathetic, I guess, for those guys, because they don't want that to happen, because that affects them as much as it does the team in the moment. So I just try to put myself in the players' shoes and understand how difficult the game is, and how it feels in the scenarios that they're in for their careers when they make those mistakes. And I think, when you kind of take that outlook on it, your feelings and your emotions do change a little bit.
Well, there are 4 weeks left in the season, and you have a difficult schedule remaining with so many playing, so many contenders. Are you, sort of troubled by, what you've seen in the road ahead here?
I have probably more optimism than that. We got Kyle Bradish going tomorrow, and it's we have some good things happening. This last week has been rough. I don't think we can take this last week and indict the team's future on that. I think I'm probably going to more look at what's happened over the last couple months. Now, some of the main pieces that played so well for us over the last couple months, they're on the injured list right now, and Jordan Westberg and Adley Rutschman, and 2 guys that, were huge pieces to us going on a little bit of a run before, this last week. But, for me, the big leagues are hard and the schedule's hard, and it's a huge opportunity for a lot of guys, and I got a lot of faith and confidence in these guys that they'll kind of bounce back and play a better game tomorrow.
Verlander has obviously been a staple in this league for so long, but what made him so tough today?
Well, it was a little bit of old bull, young bull today, as I kind of watched that. It was 120 pitches in 5 innings, and my initial reaction was, we took good at-bats today. But then as I looked up and saw we punched out 10 times, my feelings on that changed. I think it's a guy that took what we gave him, which was off-speed and spin and change-ups and the whole deal. And we had a bunch of young bulls out there who were trying to get what they wanted instead of kind of taking what he was going to give them, which was the off-speed. So I think with a lot of young hitters, I got to kind of learn and recognize when pitchers are pitching them a certain way. And instead of trying to kind of force the square peg through the round hole, take what the pitcher gives you, which might be a breaking ball or a sweeper or a change-up, sit on it and go get them.
What did you think of Sedano, and do you just sort of chalk up his outing to some bad luck and some unfortunate defense behind him?
Yeah, we put him in a bad spot today. I don't think Sagano threw the ball bad at all. Devers got him in the first inning, yanked the fastball, supposed to be up and away. Outside of that, some singles, a swinging bunt by Drew Gilbert right there to kind of get that 1 inning going. But to me, Tomo was fine. We just kind of let him down behind him.
For last 4 weeks, what do you expect from Sagano?
Just to kind of continue doing what he's done the last probably 3 or 4 weeks himself. So throw the ball good. Today just not really on him, just more didn't get it done behind him defensively. Tomo's been great for us here for a while. Great first part of the year, kind of a little bit of a tough 4, 5, 6 starts, and then he's been really good since. We expect that.
That's all here from the PNC Digital Desk, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.